I'm Brandon Lang, and this is your Friday edition of My Two Cents. And we'll get to another free pick winner in just a moment after the UCLA Bruins take care of Arizona outright last night. Tonight, we go to the NBA. San Antonio hosting the New York Knicks. We'll break it down for you in just a second. All right, Alabama looked good at the half, 40-32 down the stretch. Avery Johnson couldn't get his guys in the building, and they give it away in the last 30 seconds. So 1-2 this week. Let's come right back. 20-dimer on the college hardwood tonight. One of these dogs is going to bark outright. We are on them, and we will get it done. 20-dimer sets the table for the 100-dimer in the NFL playoffs going on Saturday. Cash that one. The 150-dimer goes on Sunday. That's the NFL playoff game plan. First things first, let's bang home this 20-dimer, get the 2-2 for the week, and let Saturday and Sunday worry about themselves. All right, free pick winner in a moment. My 2 cents. So Roger Clemens has come out and decided to take offense to what Roy Halladay said when he said, no Bonds, no Clemens in the hall because of steroids. Clemens then fires back and says Halladay used amphetamines when they were together in Toronto. Let's talk about Roger Clemens for a minute. When Brian McNamee, Clemens' one-time best friend, lived at his house in Houston, was his personal trainer for years, was then subpoenaed by the federal government to testify in the steroid case, he calls up Clemens and says, what do you want me to do? They're going to ask me about you. What do you want me to do? And Clemens knows that possibly the phone conversation is being taped. It says, tell the truth. So McNamee goes and tells the truth, that he injected Clemens, that he gave Clemens and his wife steroids on multiple occasions. What does Clemens do? He turns his back on his one-time best friend, takes him to court, sues him for what? Because he told the truth? Brian McNamee was a good guy. He was a New York City cop. When Eric Clapton's son fell 20 stories to his death, not many people know that Brian McNamee was the officer first on scene and found Clapton's son. That forced him to leave the police department. He got into personal training. That led him to Clemens, and he devoted his life to Roger Clemens. And what does Clemens do? He goes after McNamee, discredits him, ruins his life. McNamee gets stripped of everything, courtesy of Roger Clemens. And now Halladay comes out and tells the truth, and you're going to go after him? Hey, Raj, stay where you're at, out in Texas, playing slow pitch softball, out of the news and out of the public picture. Because quite frankly, Clemens, nobody cares about you or Barry Bonds. That is today's My 2 cents. All right, free pick winner. The San Antonio Spurs are 21 and at home. They're absolutely blowing everybody out. But tonight, I think we're dealing with an inflated number, 14 against a Knicks team that has won 3 in a row straight up, and against the number 4 of their last 5. They come off back-to-back impressive victories over the Atlanta Hawks, over the Miami Heat, on back-to-back nights, no less. Now they're rolling into San Antonio well-rested, catching a big, fat, juicy 14 number, and I don't believe the Knicks will back down, and they will stay within this number all night long. Tonight, let's grab the Knicks plus the points over the San Antonio Spurs. That's it, everybody. Enjoy your Friday. As always, I'm Brandon Lang, win or lose. We'll see you back here on Saturday with your NFL Wild Card Playoff edition of My 2 Cents.